welcome to All About the Alternative. Hopefully, everyone who's joining me today will get to know me a little bit better. It seems that I've tried to do a lot of times in the afternoons or mornings, and I don't know, YouTube doesn't seem to put me out in the algorithm a whole lot, so trying out some new things. And I thought I would come on here again and try it out in a new time slot. And so we'll see how this works. And if you're joining me live, welcome to my channel. I'm all about the alternative. I do all kinds of, basically it's all about everything alternative, anything you can think of, and it's all about alternatives. I grew up I'm Jewish. I grew up in a Christian society is basically, if you've watched the one I did the other day, if you do go back and watch that, you did an absolute great definition of my channel. And so it's everything of alternatives. So even recipes that are gluten-free, milk-free, dairy-free, dairy-free, egg-free, and even a little bit of just general changes to things you can do, and also kosher, obviously, from recipes that are normally not kosher, and some commentaries on some things I've seen out here in YouTube, and so. Sorry for my voice, a little bit scratchy, but that's the way it is sometimes. And so I'm here to celebrate 19 years of my channel, and as it was actually September 29th, 2006, but I woke up this morning to my channel congratulating me on 29 years today. So either way, I'll take it. Even though all my channel started out on September 29th, 2006. And so we are celebrating 19 years of my channel. And so I figured I'd do a few lives to kick off my 19th year on YouTube. YouTube is 20 years old, and I started this channel about 1 year later, I guess. And basically, I started off, I put up some videos that were all about fame. And that's what everybody was doing back then. They put up all the stuff about fame. I know I've mentioned this many times before, but some of you don't know me yet and are just coming into my channel. And so you're going to get to know me a little bit more. But yeah, so I put up the videos about fame, and they were, all the scenes and all the music skits and everything that they did. I put up pieces of it because you weren't allowed to put up a full show back then. And you were only allowed to do 10 minutes of a video, or 10 or 100 megabytes when you put up a new video. Excuse me, I apologize. Sometimes that happens in the case of being on a live show here. So I'm getting to know it, hopefully a little bit of a different audience in this time slot. Who's probably never seen me before. So I usually call myself the Gadget Lady. Some other people do know me. But, that's hopefully if you're joining me here on my live, you can give me a like and a subscribe and join me for some of my other content as well. I do put out a video at least 1 or 2 a week normally. This week is a little bit more of an exception because I've just been trying to do this whole celebrating the 19-year thing. It's been kind of special to me. Last year, I rebranded this channel actually as The Alternative, all about the alternative. And so I've been slowly working out different things that I've been doing for my channel. And the niche is the alternatives. Everything that see something a little differently. We can talk about things a little differently. And that is my goal here, is to create inclusion rather than exclusion. And I also kicked off a couple weeks ago. I kicked off a series for my channel that is behavioral sciences and humanities. And slowly I'm going to be doling out a little bit more each time. I'm sort of giving them an episode number, so you'll see that when you're coming on to my lives. And hopefully I have more people joining me. today to get to know me a little bit more. YouTube doesn't seem to be putting out my channel out in the algorithm a whole lot, so I'm fishing out some new spots, because otherwise I really don't know what the best time is for an audience to see me and to reach me. And so if I could get more out there into the algorithm, this might be the best way. If you see this on the replay, also give me a like and a subscribe as well if you can see more of my content this way. And I have lots more coming, lots more that I'll be doing in the future. So, and if you're joining me here on this live as well, please introduce yourself, say hi, and let me know who's coming into my channel here. Sorry, I got a little bit of background noise here because a couple of things going on my screen. So I'm hopefully, if you can, as you're joining me here. So as like I said, as you're joining me here, you can introduce yourself, who's joining me, and hopefully there'll be more people coming in, and we can get to know more people, and they can get to know what my channel is all about. I don't know why the algorithm isn't putting my videos out or isn't putting my my lives out. It doesn't seem to be put actually into getting to know me, basically. So hopefully I can get more people in and get to know what I do here. But I can't really do that unless I get more people to say hi. So I'm glad you're responding. I'm so glad you're here. It's just, if you want to say something about yourself and a little bit about what you'd like to see more of on my channel, that would be helpful, and start the conversation is great. I'm really glad. Hello, welcome to the channel. I don't even know, did I do that? Yes, I did. So welcome to the channel. Actually, so I can do lots more with this channel that I want to do. So given time, this will hopefully get more people in and get to know me more. Maybe this will be a better time slot for me, hopefully. Seems to be more people in the evenings that come on, and they'll see this channel a little bit more. Share with your friends, and I will actually get more of this actually going as they get to know me more. And I will be doing more of this behavioral sciences and humanities. Excuse me, my apologies. Tickle in my throat here. So I do want to do more of that. So basically the humanities side and the behavioral studies side is all about religions. It's about cultures. It's about relationships. It's about government, and it's also about philosophy and psychology. And so there's lots of different stuff that I'm going to be putting in on that and getting to know a lot more about it. So hopefully I'm going to have more people that are going to be joining me in on that and telling me what they're interested in as well. And hopefully, like I said, you can give me that like, that subscribe, and see more of my content coming in the future. I wasn't going to make this a long one tonight because I just wanted to sort of give this a see if this time slot maybe works a little bit better, and we'll see how it goes. So I don't know if there's anybody else coming into the chat. Hopefully you can just say hi, and let me know who's out there and who's joining me, because that would be helpful. And let me know what more you'd like to see with my content. Hopefully you'll get a chance to get to know me a little bit better and get to know new parts of my channel. Like I said, the algorithm isn't putting it out a whole lot. So the more people I have a chance to actually get to know and see my channel. I assume a lot of times that I'm doing it in the mornings and I'm doing it in the afternoons. They may not be seen in those times, and maybe people are just not around at those times and they're just not seeing my channel. I'm not sure what it is. But anyway, if you're catching this on the replay at a later time, you can put a comment into the comment section below and let me know what maybe a better time to put as a time slot for my channel. I'm trying not to step on any toes. I know there are a few people that, a few other creators that are on here, and I try not to step on their time slot as much as I can. But there's only so much I can do. As they say, it gets saturated with too many, um, too many channels that are all trying to do the same thing at the same time. Well, mine is kind of unique, I guess. I'm not trying to do all the other stuff that commenting on what another creator is really doing. I really don't really do that. What I do is I do social media concepts, and so I present what maybe some of the creators are doing out there. So I try to do that, and that's excuse me, I apologize. Um, so I try to do that a little bit, and it actually brings into my audience may not be aware of some of these social media concepts, so it actually makes them aware of what's going on out there in our um, you know out in our environment, and the what is actually happening out there. Anyway, so as I said, it's like I said, thank you for your happy birthday is what you're saying for my 19 years, and I really appreciate that. Um, yes, of course, it is actually something that I am really, I'm proud of myself for actually surviving 19 years this way. Back a few months ago, I dealt with a hacking incident that could have, I could have lost it altogether and not had a channel anymore. And that really was a devastating moment for me because I put so much time into obviously relaunching this channel, but it had been here for so long, and suddenly it was just wiped out, gone. And I got it back, and I'm so happy that I got it back. It's an accomplishment on myself that I've lasted this long. I don't know that many other channels that have been around for as long as mine has. Um, I know there are some that are very close. There might be about a year behind, or there might be about maybe a year or two behind my channel, and I have connected with some of those channels actually. But mine has been around for 19 years, and next year I'm going to do a bigger celebration for the 20th year. That'll be something else. I have to do that. I know that that's going to be a big thing for me because it's a bigger milestone. But it's an accomplishment this year because of everything that's gone on this year. Um, it was time to say, hey, I'm here, and I want to get this channel, going a little bit more, and get it seen more, hopefully. And so that's why I'm trying to do a few extra lives here and there that I can do to, make myself known a little bit more. Because if I don't, no one will ever know that I'm here, and what else am I going to do? So yeah. Hopefully there's going to be more coming in and joining me here. And so I don't know how much more I can really go through and tell you about, because my goal is eventually to bring into obviously with the idea of that social media, um, sorry, the behavioral sciences part is also bringing in news stories, things that are happening in the world can also be brought into it just to look at and talk about. And so there is that. And I am basically taking a position on my channel of, when I bring up one of these cultures and any of the lifestyles that I bring up as well, I'm taking a position of, I'm not for or against any of those religions or lifestyles or cultures. They're, other than my own experience of my own culture and religion, I can't really say too much on the other ones, and so I'm not going to take a for or against position. And so that's one thing I really want to keep in mind, because I don't want this to be a channel of debates. I don't want it to be a change my mind, and I definitely don't want it to be the prove me wrong kind of thing. It's not necessary, and it's just not. I want it to be inclusion, not exclusion, and I want it to be a coming together of ideas and thought, and just learn about each other and learn more about if you already knew about something, maybe there's more to learn, and that's what it's all about. So I'm going to be doing a lot more of that, and so um, hopefully there's me. I was hoping there'd be more people coming into the chat, and it doesn't seem to be too many more people coming in today. My live is probably not going out in the algorithm again, so I don't know how to push it out into the algorithm any more than I have, and there's only so much I can really do. So I've been pushing for it to be out there more and more. Excuse me, I apologize. Okay, well, they're coming. I've got lots more gadgets that I do have. So I will be putting out lots more of the gadgets that I have. And there's going to be some more fix-its that I've got as well. I've got some great ones actually coming for all the gadgets and the fix-its that I will be working on. And so I do intend to work on that a lot. So hopefully that will help me out a lot more on my channel. I got tons of things that way as well. I just wanted to get my channel more known before I really started digging into the real bigger things that I wanted to do. And I always do a lot more than just show a gadget. I actually try to talk about it a little bit more. If there's something to give a background on, I try to do that. I don't just come on and show a gadget. I try to do a little bit of like the pictures and things like that I have when I do my editing. You can't really do that much on the live show to do that kind of editing. You don't really, I can't put a picture in and do all that because it's not really set up that way. But there is another thing I do want to do, and I know that YouTube is coming out with it very soon, is being able to bring in other YouTubers or other people that can come up on here as well and talk about what they'd like to talk about as well, and we can have a conversation live on air. And I will be able to do that very soon, I'm sure, because that's something that they are coming up with, rather than going through another streaming software separately. And so I'm looking forward to being able to do that. So hopefully, once I'm able to do that, I'll actually be able to bring in people that that I have gotten to know outside of YouTube, actually, that can come in and talk about some of the things that they're like some of the religions and cultures, even, and some of the gadgets that we can that I can bring in. I've got some great stuff coming up in the next within like the next few months. I'm hoping that a lot of things that I've got planned is going to actually be able to continue to do. And so that was my that's my plan today, was to well, obviously the celebrating the 19 years was the big thing. So like I said, it should have been actually yesterday, but which I did do the lives I did yesterday to do it. I did one in the morning and one in the afternoon, and then I saw today that YouTube actually acknowledged it today, which was kind of strange. But hey, so if YouTube acknowledges it today, I can acknowledge it today. So so I figured I have this time now to come on and see who is able to join me for this for my channel. So yeah, I guess there isn't too many other people. Maybe my channel is probably not going out into that algorithm again, and there's not much I can really do about it until YouTube starts seeing that I do have, that I have an option of some people coming in and seeing my channel here, and I could do a nightly chat. I could probably do everything. Maybe I might have to take over one of those time slots that I've been trying to avoid because other people are on those time slots. Unfortunately, they may be the better time slot for me. I don't know. But I'll have to try different things to get that way and see how it goes. And but with that, I think for tonight, doesn't look like too many other people are coming in, but hopefully you can join me again for another live in the future. And if you see any of my videos, of course, and any of my lives, if you're seeing it on the replay, please hit that like button. It only helps my channel to hopefully help my channel to grow and maybe push me out more into that algorithm so that people do start seeing my channel. I do realize I have an unconventional channel here, but there's room for it, I'm sure, and it's time to do more with it. And I do want to do more with this channel. So, like I said, give me that like and that subscribe. Put any comments down below on the replay. And if you see me live again, please join in and say hello and let me know more about you. And my audience will know more about you. So, I will see you very soon on another one. And miracles happen every day. Happy 19th to my channel. Have a great day, everybody, or great evening, and I will see you on the next one.